Mr. Hong Min, how are you with that cool avatar?
I'm fine.
Good. Thank you for coming today. Did you have a good Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah, what did you do today, Mr. Hong Min? Did you study, go shopping, play with a friend? Thinking? All right. How about Cherry? How are you, Cherry?
I'm good.
Good. Did you have a good Saturday, Cherry?
I think it's normally.
Just a normal one. Did you see friends? Did you study? Did you go shopping?
Go studies.
Oh, studied, yeah. What did you study? Math, science, English?
Study English.
Did you enjoy it? Was it okay to study English?
Okay.
Yeah, just okay.
Not
Not great, but just okay.
good.
It's funny. Mr. Koa coming in from Singapore. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah. Hey, Koa, are you and Bach twin brothers or are you? Yeah, I just realized that these guys are twins. I thought last week I thought one brother is older, one is younger, but you guys are actually twins. All right, very cool. And so, how was your Saturday in Singapore, Mr. Koa?
It was very rainy.
Oh, rainy today. Okay. Was it like basic rain or was it kind of too much rain?
Flooding.
Oh, flooding. Flooding's not good. Yeah. Does Singapore has a underground train system? Yeah, so that's not good for the underground train systems. Yeah. Too much rain. That's the problem. When I'm on YouTube and there's a climate change story, people always say, one bad rainstorm doesn't mean climate change. And you say, come on, we're talking about rainy day, rainy day, rainy day, like 4 or 5 times each year where it's incredible rain. Then you know you have a climate change problem, right? So those people, I understand what they are saying, but I don't think they're correct. Yeah. All right. Mr. Master Hamster. What a name, Master Hamster. Who is the Master Hamster? I forgot who that is. Is that Ruyoko? Mr. Master Hamster.
It's me.
Oh,
Graffy.
oh, okay. Draffy. So, how was your
I'm
second?
Master Hamster.
Oh, I just love this new name, Master Hamster. Such a,
Master Hamster is the best.
it's a cool name. Did you have a good day today, Mr. Master Hamster?
I think yes.
Yeah. Did you get to go outside or stay in and study?
I go outside.
Oh, cool. Did you go shopping or play with friends?
I hang out with friends.
Oh, cool. Now, do you live in Ho Chi Minh City or in the countryside or in a small town?
In Finance City.
Oh, okay. So there's some good places to play.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good, Mr. Hamster. Let's check with Hannah. Hannah, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Nice work on your homework. Thank you very much. You always do a nice job on your homework. I was impressed. We'll take a look at the homework in just a minute. I think we can show everybody's homework because it's just a quick dialogue exchange. So I think we can, check everybody's homework. All right. So let's see. We got Hongmin, Hana, Lucas, Master Hamster, and we have Min An. Are you there, Min An?
Yes,
Yeah. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah. Did you do anything special today on Saturday?
No.
Nah. Okay. Yeah, it was a nice day here in Hiroshima, but I had some work to do, so I didn't go outside. So maybe tomorrow I will go outside. Oh, Cece, are you here, Cece?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
How are you doing, Cece?
Today I had a party with my class.
Okay. Did you go to a shopping place or at school or somebody's house?
I went to restaurant to eat.
How was the food?
Has shrimp,
Yeah, shrimp.
beef steak,
Yeah.
French fries,
Ooh, sounds good.
and some hot dog
Yeah.
and dessert is pudding.
Okay. Now on your French fries, do you put ketchup on them, Cece?
I usually ate is with chili sauce.
Oh, chili, nice. I was watching a movie one time, and the man said, "Oh my gosh, in Amsterdam they put mayonnaise on French fries." Did you ever hear of that? Putting mayonnaise on French fries?
I don't actually. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think I saw it in Japan one time. It's okay. I tried it, but I like ketchup better. Some people say mayonnaise is totally gross. They don't want to put that on their thing. All right, you guys, let's check some dialogues. Let's start with the Bach because Bach, this was pretty good. Hey, Bach, can you read what you wrote? Because you did a nice job. It's a little long, but you have some nice dialogue words in here. Are you ready, Mr. Bach? Yes. Okay, you have to turn on the microphone, Mr. Lucas.
Yes.
All right.
Last weekend, my friends and I went on a camping trip to the forest. It was our first time camping and we were excited. When we arrived at the campsite, we started setting up our tents. Hey John, do you know how to pitch a tent? I asked. Of course, just watch me, John replied confidently, but his hand was shaking a little. Be careful, John. The poles might snap if you're not careful, warned Sarah. I got this, John said, trying to put the poles together. Oops, I think I did it wrongly. We all laughed. And finally, Sarah helped him fix the tent. After we set up our tent, we decided to go for a hike. Let's go explore the forest, said Mark. Looking excited, I'm a little scared, said Lily, holding onto my arm. What if we get lost? Don't worry, Lily, we will stick together, I reassured her. I brought a map. We walked for a while and we saw beautiful trees and heard birds singing. Wow, look at those big trees, I shouted Mark. They are so tall. We stopped for a rest and I opened my backpack to get some snacks. Let's have some snack, I suggested. Everyone had brought different snacks. John brought cookies, Sarah brought bread with strawberry jam. It was a fun camping trip that I will always remember.
Yeah, really nice. And then I mentioned in my notes that this guy John sounds like the confident person. He's telling people to be careful. Let's see, what else does John say? You said, hey, John, do you know how to pitch a tent? Of course. Just watch me, John replied confidently. So right from the very start of the story, Bach, we can see that John is the strong guy in the group. And that's really wonderful. You did replied confidently. Now, this is interesting too, Bach, because I taught you guys to say replied last week, but you put confidently behind it. And you know, that opens up your possibilities in writing. You can say replied confidently, replied quietly. That would mean John is a quiet person. Replied cautiously, he's taking care not to make any mistakes. But to reply confidently, right now we know John is a strong guy. So really nice work, Bach. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for this. Okay, let's go to another one. Like I said, we have so much time because these are just dialogue practice sessions. And Mr. Draffy, the Draffy has all these possibilities. And so, Draffy, let's read them.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're going to do Draffies because you have some really nice choices here. Here we go, Draffy. You have to read, of course. I did it. Are you there, Draffy?
I did it.
Yeah.
Ellie is great.
Yeah.
Coffee is glowing with excitement. What did you do? Sam asked, leaning closer. I finally won the art competition, Lily announced, waving a certificate in the air. Sam clapped his hands and cheered. That's amazing. Let's celebrate. Excitement too. A tense moment. Wait, Sarah yelled as the boy rolled toward the busy street. The boy chasing the ball stopped. The stone. I didn't see the car.
Hmm.
Sarah sighed in relief and moaned. Be careful next time, you scare me. The boy nodded and whispered, Sorry, I will be more careful. Example three.
Mhm.
This disagreement. Why
Hmm.
didn't you finish the project? Mr. Lee demanded. His voice shook. Ben shrugged and muttered, I didn't have time.
Hmm.
That is not an excuse. Mr. Lee stated, lowering his eyes. Ben sighed and confessed, I will work harder tonight. I promise.
Really good, Jeffy. Thanks. You said I got these from a book, but that's okay. These are really good examples. Sighed and promise. This one's most interesting because you get two dialogue words, Jeffy. Sighed and confessed. Yeah, really nice. Murmured. These are excellent ones. Stammered. That one is when you say or I, like you're shocked or something. Really good. Really good, Jeffy. Thank you. All right, let's try another one. Who do we have? We have Hana. Here we go. And there we go. Where is that? Hana. Okay, Hana, let me get yours ready. One moment, please. Okay. Okay, Hannah, here you go.
Princess Levere was a pretty young girl. Levere had seen many moonbeams, but she wanted them and to touch them by hand. She longed for them and to see them on her necklace. Princess Caviar and Jupiter all had charm souvenirs, and Levere wanted one too. King Gerst loved his daughter and promised to grant her wish. He asked a wise wizard, I need to take the moon down and see it in the necklace. Your Majesty, anything but taking the moon down here is already impossible, the wizard exclaimed. King Gorsh got mad and sent the wizard out. Out you go, dumb wizard, he fussed.
Yes.
The king also tried the great honored lord, the wise mathematicians, and the royal astronomist. All of them were certain it was impossible. The king got furious. You all are useless, the king snarled. No, we are not. We helped you with thousands of things. I suggest you read all of these things we have done for you, the lord said, rolling out the list. Ah, the king got double mad and angrily marched. Great, he hissed. Get lost, you whore, he screamed. Levere was sitting in the corner. She sobbed. I'll never get my moon. Gosh! King Gersh carried the princess on his shoulders. He held her outside the garden. It was a full moon. I shall make you a boat, fly to the moon. You shall be the first people. Levere grinned. A nightingale sang over the moonlight. The clock chimed midnight. King Gersh held Levere tightly and ran over the garden in the moonlit night.
Yeah, say let's ran over to the garden is better there. Yeah. All right, nice work, Hannah. That's really beautiful. I like that a lot. Let's see, you used snarl. That one's great. Angry, snarling, like a dog snarls, and marched and hissed. Okay, you got it. Oh, and this one. Okay, thanks, Hannah. You successfully completed it with a really nice story, Hannah. Okay, let's see. We'll put this one in here. And let's do another one, you guys. You're doing a great job. This is Kevin. Is Kevin here to talk about Harry Potter? Now, I hope this is the right Kevin. Do we have a Kevin in this class? No, I think this was from tomorrow. This is a boy talking about a book he read. So I'm going to put that back. And let me just put Kevin's up here. I put it in the wrong folder. Okay. Let's put that there. Okay, let's see. Do we have Olivia? Olivia, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Olivia, let me turn on the share screen, and if you can read this one. Okay. It was.
It was early Thursday morning, and I have a trip with all of my classmates to a secret place. I was packing to go when I heard my friend shout, "Be quick, 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 quick! If you don't, we'll be late. Be quick or I'll kill you!" Then, putting on my backpack, I went off to school with Emma, my friend. When we arrived, we heard our teacher shouting at my friends to be quick, the same way Emma shouts at me. After we arrived at that secret place, we went on hiking up the hill. After hiking all the way up, I hollered, "Hey everyone, look at the sky, look at the clouds." "What's so special about them?" Rhian inquired. She mentioned that because she thinks they're beautiful. I know her best. Emma replied for me. "Exactly," I answered back, winking at everyone. After a while, I suggested, "Why don't we eat some snacks and then we can go back down to our class?" "Great idea," agreed Link. "Wait," shouted Emma. "What?" I snapped back. "I think we should share our foods. We have plenty of them." "Why not sharing?" complained hungry Emma. "Oh, all right," Quinn chimed in. After a while, we finished eating and then went back down to our class, played some fun games, ate some more helpings, and then we got back to our school. It was the best school trip I've ever had, and it was the last school trip ever that I had at primary school, too. So this is why I cannot forget it.
Really nice. Thank you so much, Olivia. This is a really nice story. It's a true story, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. This is the last school trip ever that let's change this to I will have at primary school. Okay. It's also a little sad because, it's the last trip for the primary school. And I remember that was always sad for me, Olivia, the last one. Okay. And let's see, I want to also do, let's see, Draffy, where was, we worked on Bach. Bach, did we do that one? How about your brother? Where is Bach's brother? Is Koa. Koa, let me find your work. So we have to get to Koa's. Da 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 da. Fook Nguyen Ko Khan Lu. Oh, there's Koa. Hey Koa, this is a cool story because I've been to this place in Singapore, this hill in Singapore. Let's see, we have a message. I thought it was 3 cents was. Fook, what? I don't understand. I thought you 3 cents. I don't understand that, right?
You look at my book, then you will know it's pretty.
All right.
And
Well, good. It's pretty long.
No, opposite
It's short.
of.
Don't worry if it's short.
No, it's
Well,
like three lines.
oh, 3 lines. Don't worry, as long as you try.
I thought you said that do 3 dialogues,
Yeah, this is
and I
true.
was like, what? Only then?
Don't
Trying
worry.
to do 3 lines of dialogues.
As long as you tried 3 lines of dialogue, that's pretty good, Fook. Yeah, all right. Yeah, some students just wanted to expand to 1 or 2 paragraphs, Fook, but that's fine because then we can show everybody the read. I mean, look at this is 2 pages by Mr. Koa. Hey, Koa, would you like to read it? Mr. Koa, are you there? Hey, Bach, tell your brother Koa, turn on your mic. All right. Are you ready, Koa?
On.
You're on? Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, no, what's going on, Koa?
It was an early morning and the school holiday had begun. My friends and I went hiking in Singapore's Bukit Timah Hill. We met each other at the base of the Bukit Timah Hill. As we were hiking up, one of my friends, Sam, warned us, "Be careful of those snakes." I have been here many times, but still, I have to be very careful of those snakes lying and camouflaging themselves between those bushes. This is tiring, my friend Mike complained. There is a hut over there. Why not? Let's rest and have a quick snack break, I suggested. Yay! All my friends exclaimed. After our snack break, we continued trekking up to the summit. However, it was way more tiring as we were climbing higher and higher. The trek is getting steeper and steeper. I glanced at my watch. It was already past noon. No wonder some of my friends were already getting hungry.
Right. I found this for you. Wait 1 second here. You did a great job, by the way. Let me see. I have the Bukit. This hill, there it is. This is the hiking up the hill that he was talking about. And this is what it looks like. It's up here in the mountains. And it's a nice hike. I hiked it once before. It's the nature preserve. It's all here. And there were these guys hiking it, but they weren't eating any food because they're like Muslim people. And they look so weak. I wrote that in my notes to you, Koa. And there it is, the natural preserve. So thank you, Koa. Nice, nice. All right, let me see. Let's check out Mr. Fook. He said, "Teacher, I'm embarrassed. I only did 3 sentences."
But don't show it to the class, teacher.
Oh, you're too embarrassed? Okay. Let me just take a look at it again. I'll read it to myself, you know. Where is it? Okay, we'll keep this as extra top secret stuff. And I'll just read the words that you wrote, Fook, in terms of, okay, so you use murmured and you use commanded. Fook, this one's really interesting. Was this from a book, Fook?
No, I made it myself.
It's pretty good. It has all these like detective murder mystery things in it, right? He's like murmured and then somebody got killed or something like this. It was pretty wild. All right. Okay, you guys ready for tonight's lesson? Since we did the dialogue with the really good words for dialogue, now we're going to move into stories. And I love to teach this, by the way, because the students really love this kind of lesson. And it's very short directions, but we'll begin discussing this here. And Fook, can you read this first part here called Stories Are Everywhere?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Lesson 3, stories are everywhere. Do you like stories about aliens or animal that talks? Stories like these called fantasy story. Their character could not be real, and the event probably could not happen. Can you give some explamples of story that are fantasies?
Yeah. And so here's a story about the country. Here's a future city. Can you guys give me some fantasy stories that you have written yourself or that you have found in books? You know, of course, Harry Potter is one huge fantasy story. Can you give me some more? And if it's difficult for me to understand because there was something wrong with the internet connection that wasn't so good, you could put your answers in the chat box. If I don't understand you, you could type it in. Because some teachers say, no, that's not, some students say, no, teacher, that's not the name I was talking about. Can I pick somebody who likes fantasy? Hannah, do you like fantasy stories? Like you wrote about this girl collecting the moonbeams, a beautiful story. Can you think of another fantasy story?
Little Witches Academy.
Oh, okay.
It's
Little Witch.
Japanese.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is it academy for girls and boys or just girls?
I don't remember. I watched it a long time ago.
Okay. And now the characters in the story should have a special power, you guys. So it says, does your character have a special power? For example, it could be that this tree talks. You and your friend are walking down the road towards this house, and the tree says, stop, I have some questions for you. And you say, oh my God, the tree is talking to us. This is really crazy. What's going on? And then you understand, oh no, we're in a fantasy world. This isn't supposed to be happening, a tree talking to us. So Hannah, what special things can these witches do?
The witch was actually a person, like a normal person, and then she went to the Little Witches Academy, and then she somehow got some power.
Okay. What can she do?
Uh, um, Firstly, she couldn't fly. Like when she tried up, she would
Mm.
fall down. But she had these two friends, and they were like best friends, and then they helped each other. And then lastly, they I can't explain because it's like it's not like one movie, it's like lots of
Oh, lots of them. Yeah. Well, we just need Hannah. It's just a special power. So we know that this witch can fly. That's most important, right? Yeah. Hey, Fook, you wrote White Fang. Is that the Jack London White Fang?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that one's a fantasy or is that kind of a true story?
I think it's a fantasy.
Okay. The dog, White Fang, is like the leader of the dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool story.
I think if it's real, they're not gonna survive.
Oh, okay. What special powers does White Fang have?
He's very smart,
Yeah.
strong,
Uh,
and fast. But he has kind of terrible life.
yeah. Is it a regular dog or a wolf?
He's a wolf.
Yeah. But he's the leader of the wolf pack, right?
Once he's a leader of a wolf pack, then he goes and pulls sledge.
Ah. Oh, then he pulls a sled. Okay. Yeah, wolves are really intelligent, Fook. That's why I ask. They were putting regular dogs and wolves to solve a problem, and the wolves they could quickly solve a problem. And the regular dogs that we have in our houses couldn't work as a team to solve the problem. It's really cool. So then scientists realized, oh, these wolves are unbelievably smart. They know how to work on a team. Very intelligent animals, right? All right, can you think of more, you guys? Let's hear what White Fang. We have The Witches Academy by Hannah. Master Hamster, any fantasy you're interested in?
Yes.
Okay, what would you like to say?
Master Hamster House.
And where is this house? Where is this house?
This can move.
Where?
The house can move.
Oh, no,
So
okay,
you
so
need to
special
stay
power.
in one
Okay,
place.
kind of cool. And where can it move? Like across the street or all over the world?
Yes,
Where can it move? Like across the street?
everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay. And where would you like to go in this magic house, Mr. Hamster?
Everywhere.
Okay. Now, would you go to
In the
dangerous?
house, there are a lot of hamsters, and all the hamsters are intelligent and smart
All right.
and clever.
So that's their special power. Now, Master Hamster, could these hamsters get into trouble in dangerous places if you move the house? Like a cold place like White Fang or another place that's maybe dangerous? Because if you want an adventure, usually it's like your special character has to challenge somebody. So what do you think, Master Hamster? what adventures would these hamsters go on to make it an interesting story? All right, well, think about it, Master Hamster. Let's go to Bach. Bach, how about you? What fantasy story are you interested in?
I'm interested in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? Okay. And
Yes.
which character?
Oh, Harry.
Harry himself. What special powers does he have?
He have magical powers which allows him to teleport and defeat his should I say opponents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
He can also fly on a broom.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Nice, nice. How about Mr. Hong Min? Who would you like to pick? Hong Min. Mr. Nguyen. What? Harry Potter, says Olivia. Okay. All right. Hong Min, who are you interested in? Oh, maybe a connection problem. The voice is coming through in pieces. Olivia, would you like to jump in? Koa also. You guys love your Harry Potter. Oh, it's too bad, Hongmin. It's the microphone's having some problems. If you want, you could put your answer in the chat. Hey, Koa, tell us about why you like Harry Potter.
Similarly,
Do you want Harry Potter too? Okay. What?
because
Yeah.
he and during his 4th year in the school, he somehow got into a challenge which wasn't suited for him.
Hmm. Okay. And so he uses the special power to fight back. Uh-huh. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Let's go to the Witches Academy was Hannah. Cherry, what fantasy interests you?
I think it's Harry Potter too.
Which one?
Harry Potter.
Oh, you guys love Harry Potter. Can you add to this? What other abilities does he have? He can teleport. He's an expert flying broom. Can he cast spells? Was he good at that, Cherry?
I think he can speak with that.
Oh, that's right. He can speak that weird language, right?
Yes.
What's that called? Worm tongue? Is that right? Worm tongue? Koa, Bach, what's the language Harry can speak? Oh, parcel tongue. Thanks, you guys. I got a worm tongue. Parcel tongue. It's been so long. You guys, I was just thinking about this today. I was working in our garden this afternoon, and do you know Harry Potter? The first time I heard about it was 25 years ago. I was teaching students your age, and there was only book 1 published, and all the boys were going crazy about it. I was working at a study center in north of Chicago, and wow, these boys were so excited about Harry Potter. It was like a magical time, you guys. That was 1999, right at this time. It was really something. Chicago became really cold and it was snowy, and these boys would sit around the table and get so excited about Harry Potter. So the book is just so famous, everyone. Hey, Fook, what is LAD, LAD, and Kazan? What is that, Fook?
It's another fantasy story.
Okay. LAD.
Two other fantasy story.
Yeah. So you like fantasy stories, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Doesn't seem like a fantasy story, but yeah, it is a fantasy.
Huh. Kazan. Is Kazan from Japan?
I don't know. Let
Yeah,
me see.
Because Kazan in Japanese means volcano, you guys. Volcano. Let's see if I can do it here. Kazan. 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 Yep, there it is. You guys know your kanji, Koa and Bach. You know the Chinese there. Fire Mountain in Japanese and Chinese, right? Kazan in Japanese.
Kazan is from America.
From Japan. Ka means fire, and this means mountain, Kazan. Hannah got Spirited Out. Okay, yeah, that's another good one, Hannah. Spirited Out. What is that? It's actually called Spirited Away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a Spirited Away. That's Ghibli, right? You guys all know Spirited Away. That was so famous in America. Here, let's take a look at that album, that book cover.
There's also House Moving Castle.
Oh, it's like a castle where it takes place.
Yeah, it's
I didn't-
also from Ghibli Studio.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. Yeah, Ghibli Studios.
I don't even know that.
Spirited Away. If you see the picture of the girl, it's famous. Spirited Away. Here she is. Normal Japanese girl who goes to this magic castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a great story. There's the magic castle. Spirited Away.
It looks creepy.
It looks creepy. Is it creepy? Look at this. Kind of creepy. That's a ghost, right?
Yes, super creepy.
Red.
I wouldn't even look at that.
You wouldn't watch this movie, Mr. Fook?
No, I won't.
Too scary?
No,
Oh,
it's scary when I am
it
3.
looks
Yeah.
scary.
When
But
I'm 3,
Hannah, is it really
It
scary
is
or
not scary.
She says not scary, like a beautiful story.
Very beautiful.
It is
Good
not.
dragon or bad dragon?
Good dragon.
Good dragon. How about this lady? She
I
always
didn't-
looked kind of scary to me though, next to this
Yeah.
big baby boy, right?
But her sister isn't scary.
Okay. And then there it is. It's the magical countryside we were talking about in your story, right?
it's
But
not
this is a
scary.
Japanese train. There's like a ghost next to her on the train.
No face.
Oh my, is that a good ghost or a bad ghost?
It's half good and bad ghost. It's
Yeah,
like
look at here's
it
some
eats
bad
people
ghosts.
and but it helps the girl.
Okay. But it does help the girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, what a great story. So that's a wonderful fantasy story, Hannah. Thanks for including that one in our stories, you guys. Nice. Okay, let's see. We have to get some more people to talk about their stories. Hong Min told A Crazy Kingdom. There is a clever knight. Nice. A Crazy Kingdom. And that is Khan then said, Hannah, where are you from? Hannah, you're in Vietnam, right?
Yeah, but I was born in Japan.
Oh, you lived in Japan before. How many years were you in Japan?
I was just born in there and I stayed there for 1 year. Then I went to Singapore.
Oh, so you're in Singapore now.
And then I went back here.
Then you went back to Vietnam. So you've lived in Japan and Singapore and back to Vietnam. I see, Hannah. Very nice. Hey, Koa wrote Geronimo Stilton. Hey, Koa, who is Geronimo Stilton?
He's a mouse.
A mouse.
I knew him.
Okay. Koa, I'm gonna put Geronimo Stilton. Yeah, Stilton is that really strong smelling British cheese, you guys. It's expensive because when they send it to Asia, it's really soft and gooey. Do you guys Koa, do you get blue Stilton in Singapore at Christmas time? All right, let me show you blue Stilton, you guys. You guys are gonna laugh at this, right, when I show it to you. So we'll go back to this, and here's what blue Stilton looks like. This is the weirdest cheese to get the blue color because it's called blue Stilton, made in the town of Blue Stilton in England. They put copper tubes into the cheese, so the oxygen, it's a chemical reaction. So it's this beautiful cheese. I mean, it's so delicious. It smells really strong though. It smells a bit rotten. It smells like sneakers kind of, which is kind of gross. But so blue Stilton, here it is, the British flag, because it has to be original blue Stilton. But do you see the blue color in the blue Stilton? That's because they put copper tubes here. Let me show you how they make it. Because when you see this, you'll say, oh, that's really cool how they do that.
Teacher, I think it smells like rotten cheese.
Yeah, it almost does smell rotten. Some people like cheese that's almost rotten, you guys. So these are the copper tubes. They put really thin wires into the cheese. But I don't see the copper tubes. It doesn't show it. But Koa, this is called blue Stilton mouse. Let me see. What is this thing called? It's called blue Stilton mouse. Let's see the name of the story. That's cute. Blue Stilton mouse. Is that him, Koa? Mr. Blue Stilton mouse. Geronimo Stilton. Oh, duh.
I think
Stilton
that
mouse.
he is clever.
Yeah. Geronimo Stilton. See, that's why they gave him the name. Because mouse is supposed to love cheese. So here's Geronimo Stilton. Do you guys know this book that Koa's talking about, everyone?
Yeah, I have thousands of them.
Is he a detective?
No, he's actually like a publisher.
A publisher?
Someone who writes magazines.
Oh, okay. So he's like a journalist, right? A journalist, a reporter. Wow, this looks like a lot of fun. But it's all cheese stories because the mouse loves cheese, right? These are all cheese stories. That's really funny, you guys. Okay, nice work, Koa. Gonna check my chat, see what else you guys. It gives me nightmares, says Fook. What gave you nightmares, Fook? Which story?
The spirit thing. When I was 3, yeah, I can't sleep with that thing.
All right. Hey, Olivia, you put the hands together. Was there a really scary story, Olivia, that you wanted to talk about? Are you there? Olivia with the beautiful pink flowers. Are you there?
Yes.
Olivia, what fantasy story are you interested in?
I like Harry Potter.
Oh, you're a Harry Potter person. Yeah. Who's your favorite character?
I have 2 favorite characters.
Okay. Who do you like?
It's Hermione and Harry.
Okay. I can never spell her name. It's Hermione. H-E-R-I, Hermione, like that.
Hermione.
I can never spell it right, you guys. And Harry. Hey, what special powers does Hermione have? H-E-R-M-I. Okay, it was just a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, I got it. Wow, no spell correct. Hermione. What special powers does she have? Because we know Harry can do spells. Isn't Hermione also an excellent spellcaster?
Yes, and she's also super smart.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. Very good, Olivia. She's your favorite. All right, nice. Koa said she is good at logic and has a big heart. Ah, okay. Hey, Koa, this big heart, isn't she misunderstood though by the other students? they think she's too intelligent or something. Would you guys say that's true, Olivia and Koa? That she's just so intelligent. The other students are. Do you guys know this word? Koa, do you know the word intimidated? Here, let me show you this one. You guys, this is a big word. I'll show you in Vietnamese. English to Vietnamese, but it's a great word to learn for your writing and for your fantasy writing. Okay, so here we'll go here and we'll share this here. And so everyone can see this Google Translator. And so I use the word intimidated. And get this Google thing out of here. Okay, do you see that one?
Bị đe dọa.
Yeah, intimidated is here.
Intimidated.
Intimidated. So people are intimidated by Hermione. They think she's just too intelligent. Cherry, how are you doing? Cherry, your selection was Harry Potter. What do you think of this Hermione? Do you like her?
I like her very much.
Yeah.
She's smart. She's friendly. She's brave. I think she's perfect.
Perfect character, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Also, Dumbledore.
what was it, Cherry?
Also, Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah, she's kind of a hero. She's like the female hero of the story, Hermione. I think that's maybe why they called her Hermione. She's a Greek goddess, was Hermione. Let's see. Do we have Cece? Are you there, Cece? I haven't called on you yet. We'd like to speak to Cece. Are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Cece, what fantasy stories are you interested in?
I like Frozen.
Oh, okay. Who's the character in Frozen?
I prefer about Elsa.
And the name is Elsa? Oh, I heard about this. This is another student wrote about this. Cece, did you write about this in the summer class?
Can you say it again?
In the summer class, a student told me about Elsa, right? And they were talking about Elsa in this series Frozen. And I was really thought that's an interesting story. Was that you, Cece?
No, another people.
Okay, here's Frozen. And so this book, yeah, another student also read this.
Yes, I love Frozen when I was 5.
Okay, and her name is Elsa.
Yes.
Yeah. What special powers does Elsa have?
She is very magic.
Yes.
She can make everything freeze.
Oh, she can freeze things. Okay. And who's her little snowman friend?
Olaf.
Olaf. Okay, Elsa and Olaf. So this comes from Scandinavia, right?
Yes.
There's little Olaf, who's kind of looks like a cute snowman. So, okay, Cece, I'm going to put it in the notes for today then, because that's really good. Let's share this with everyone. And it's Frozen with Elsa and Olaf. And so she has magic powers. Now, Cece, does she use the magic power for good things?
Bad things, because when she touched another thing, that things was freeze. Yes, and she need to wear a glove and cannot out her room.
Wow. Does that make her a sad character?
Yes.
But she's beautiful, right?
I love her makeup.
Hmm. Okay, nice, you guys. So now, how about you? Here's the next part here. Let's see. Cherry, can you read this one here?
Kind of fantasy would you like to write? Is the story set in a city or the country? Does the city happen on Earth or on some planet? Remember the talking tree. That is the tree's special power. Does your character have a special power? Let's create some fantasy idea together that you can use to get started on your writing assessment for homework where you tell a fantasy story. Include character setting.
Yeah, so this is about one paragraph and just give us the basic idea. So if I look at this picture, character setting and plot. Okay, so I'm going to choose this beautiful tree here. And I'm going to say, once there was a beautiful old house in the countryside near my grandmother's house. My grandmother told my sister and I that we should not go into that house unless we asked the old wise tree permission to enter. Permission. One day, we packed a lunch and walked about 15 kilometers out into the country to explore that old house. We remembered what our grandmother told us. And we stopped to talk to the old tree. Now, paragraph 2. Now, the old tree had a man's voice. The old tree slept for many years. And when we woke him up, he kind of had an old man's angry voice. He slowly asked, "Who are you? And why are you here?" We replied, "Our grandma is Betty, who lives over there," gesturing to the village off in the distance. We have to write a story about this old house for school, we explained. The old tree chuckled. "I know Betty from when she was a child too. She was a very good girl." Are you two good girls too? Of course. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is about 2 paragraphs. It's not too much. It's only about 12 sentences there. So it's only about 12 sentences. So if you could you do 12 sentences for your writing? Hannah, you have a lovely reading voice. Would you like to read for us about this old man tree and the old house?
Sorry, but I can't see your slide.
Oh, you can't see the slide?
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange. Let me see. Koa, can you see the slide? All right. Hey, Koa, can you read my story?
Once there was a beautiful old house in the countryside near my grandmother's house. My grandmother told my sister and I that we should not go into that house unless we asked the old wise tree permission to enter. One day, we packed a lunch and walked about 15 kilometers out into the country to explore that old house. We remembered what our grandmother told us, and we stopped to talk to the old tree. Now the old tree slept for many years, and when we woke him up, he kind of had an old man's angry voice. He slowly asked, "Who are you, and why are you here?" We replied, "Our grandma is Betty, who lives over there," gesturing to the village off in the distance. "We have to write a story about this old house for school," we explained. The old tree chuckled. "I know Betty from when she was a child too. She was a very good girl. Are you two good girls too?" "Of course we are, Miss Oldman Tree. If you let us into the house, we promise we will only whisper and we will not break anything." "Okay, you may enter the house," Old Man Tree answered back. And the two girls thanked him and headed towards the house.
Nice. So of course, they'll probably break something. And when they break something, what happens? Like a witch comes out of nowhere, right? That's what I'm thinking. Go on. So you see, this is just the start of the story. This story can keep going and going and going if you want it to. I love writing stories that way, by the way. So there's the country with the tree. Here's a future city you could maybe write about. Let me give you guys a chance to try. So what I'll do is I'll put this down here and we'll put this up here. And let's see, who likes this city of the future? Does anybody think that's interesting? Hong Min or Bach or Master Hamster? Koa, you can try it if you want. Olivia, Hannah.
Me.
Who likes? Who's me?
Me
I
like
can't see this.
Who's you? Who's you?
Me.
Who's me? Who's me? Someone said me. Who is that?
CC.
Me.
Oh, CC. Okay, CC, this city of the future. CC, start a story for us and I'll help you as much as I can.
City of the future is very useful, is modern. I think is good for people and don't have any problem in their life. And I think hospital is didn't alive.
Okay, let's try this.
Hospital will not alive. Will not have any people have sick disease.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. All right. So far, Cece, I made a train conductor, train driver, tells the people visiting the city because this is a fantasy story. He says, a city of the future is very useful. It is good for people who do not want any problems in their lives. The train driver to the city explained to the family visiting the city, we do not have hospitals here because people do not get sick in our city. Now, he then asked, are there any questions? All right, Hannah, what kind of question would you ask the train driver about this city in the future?
Then what if somebody accidentally get hurt?
Oh, nice. Yeah, but what about? Hannah, it's really good. All right. So, Fook, are you there?
Yes.
So if they say we don't need a hospital, but Hannah says, yeah, but you could still fall and break your arm, what can they do?
They don't have hospital,
Yeah, because it's such a modern city.
but they had something called Arcator.
Arcator. Okay, what is that? Hannah, we need a name for your little brother. Do you have a little brother?
I have one. His name is Tom.
Tom, okay. Okay, so what was that? Fook, you said Arcator?
I made it myself, so I didn't work on the spelling.
All right. But I mean, how are they going to fix a broken arm if there are no hospitals? I like that Arcator, though. That's kind of a cool thing. Hey, let's ask Bach. Are you there, Bach? I let your brother Koa answer a lot of questions, so I should ask Bach. Hey, Bach, if there are no hospitals in this modern city, then what are you going to do if you break your arm? Hey, Koa, you have to tell your brother Bach to wake up. He's doing something else. Oh, Bach, you have a question? Bach, if you're in this modern city here, right, and there are no hospitals, but Hannah said, yeah, but what if you break your arm or something, you get hurt? What can they do to fix your arm if there's no hospital? It's a great question, you guys, right? All right. So I'll tell you what. Do you guys like this? Cece started this story for you. Do you guys like this story? It's kind of a cool
Kinda.
story. All right. So if you like this story, everyone, see if you could finish this question here. If you break your arm, how do they fix it? And then give us one more paragraph. So your homework is explain how they fix a broken bone. Okay. Then write one more paragraph. Okay, that's one. Here's homework number one, right? We'll put that as one. Okay. Now, homework number two, if you want, is I started this one and then they go into the old house. If you want, you could do what happens to the sisters inside the house. Something crazy must happen, right? They break something, they see a witch, they see a ghost, right? So you have two homeworks. You choose just one, only choose one. So you can choose number one here, or you could choose number two here. What do you guys think? So two homework choices, or are you guys ready? Three.
Can we make up a story of our own?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll go with 3.
You want to do three threes? Okay, you guys.
I'll do 3.
All right, everyone wants to go with three.
I'm doing 3.
All right. I can't wait. Now remember, it's original story. So, don't just tell me about Harry Potter. Everybody knows about Harry Potter. Give me your own story, you guys, okay? All right. So thank you very much. We're about 5 minutes late. You guys are doing a great job. Very entertaining. I think you're going to be great story writers, okay? So check the Zalo notes. Mr. Fuchs says, no one is perfect. You guys are having a funny little thing. Home remedies to fix the arm. Fuchs says, that's going to kill you. You guys have some funny little things going on in your chat. All right. But you're actually pretty good in your chat. Nobody's saying anything mean. So that's really good. Thanks, you guys. No bullying in chat. It's all helpful chat stuff, right, you guys? Okay, so thank you very much, everybody.
See you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Check your thing.
Goodbye.
All
I'm
right.
gonna write right
Goodbye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
See you, Olivia. Bye-bye, Nyokan.
now.
Hello.
Where did you go? I didn't see Nyokan the whole class, and she just suddenly appeared. All right, Nyokan. We'll find out what's going on there with Nyokan. All right, bye-bye, Lucas. The two brothers are now on one camera. That's kind of cool to finally see you guys together. All right, you guys are the magic twins, so I expect a really great magic twin story, okay? Once there were two twins in Singapore. All right, bye-bye, Olivia. Bye-bye, Mark. Bye-bye, Hamster.
Bye
Nice to-
bye.
Bye-bye, Hannah.